If you are listening to this podcast, you are listening to this podcast because you want to become the most next level version of yourself. Today, we're going to talk exactly about how to do that.
Success is a formula. Today, we're going to talk about it.
Next Level Nation, today for episode number 2191. We're getting close to 2200. How to become more next level than 99% of people. The reason I wanted to do this episode is because, one, it's probably more simple than you think. Two, I don't know, do you think we're more next level than 99% of people? Humbly?
For sure.
Health, wealth, and love? I'd say so, right?
That is the goal. Yes.
So, two, we aspire to lead by example on this. So it's not going to be, well, this is what I used to do when I was...
You said 99% or 99.9?
99%.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't,
1 out of 100? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We are definitely with that. Yes.
Okay. So we are leading by example, and this is a journey that we are on with you. So it's not that we've arrived and we're always going to be... It's not that. It's... We know what it takes to be on this journey. Whether you think we're ahead or not, whatever. That's not even the point. But we're on this journey with you. That's part 2. What is it?
Nothing. You and I are just so uncomfortable owning it. It's hilarious.
I don't like it.
We need to fix that.
I don't want you, whether you're watching or listening, to think I'm arrogant. I don't want that. Do I think I'm ahead? I do. I think I'm ahead of 99% of people.
You definitely are.
I'm not the most jacked in every room I'm in, but if you put that with the way my relationship goes, I think, I don't know. It depends on the room. I'm deluded now. I'm deluded.
See, you can't even own it.
I like to think I am. Yeah, I like to think I am. But yeah, we're going to talk about that today. We've lost all credibility because Alan and I haven't owned it. So if you've tuned out at this point, I'm the greatest thing ever. That's it. That's why you should listen to this episode.
That's not true either. Okay, there's always a next level, whether you're top 1% or not. Yes, if you want to be top 1% in health, wealth, and love, that means you're 1 in a million. There are 8 billion people on planet Earth, 5.65 billion on the internet, increasing over time. Obviously, the population is growing. There's 195 countries.
How many territories, son?
I have no idea.
You don't know the territories.
No, I know the countries.
Shit. Now, here's the problem, though. How many people on the planet?
8 billion.
So what number would you have to be in to be 1%? What's 1% of 8 billion?
There are...
What do we move the decimal point? Was that 80 million? You got to be in like
the
80 millionth? No, sorry. 1 of 8 million?
800 million.
You just got to be 1 of 800 million?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got this.
You got this.
100%.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 100%. I'm the fucking man. Now I'm the man. I can own it. No.
All right. This is why math is so important.
800 million.
Kevin did not know his value until math. That's my new goal in this episode.
All right. My goal in this episode is to add value to what we said we were going to talk about. From your perspective, you can only give 3 tactics, okay?
Positive constraints with Kevin's questions.
Yes. 3 tactics. I come to you. I say, Alan.
It's 80 million, not 800. My bad.
You fucked up the math.
I knew something was off. It's 80 million.
I'm not the man. Now I'm not the man.
80 million. No, you still could be.
I could be. If I keep working hard and believing in myself.
Yeah. Okay, what was the question?
I come to you. I said, hey, I heard this episode 2191. Bullshit. But let's say hypothetically, I wanted to be more next level than 99% of people. Hypothetically. Mm-hmm. What are the 3 things you tell me to do? What are the 3 things I can do to be ahead?
All right, I'll break it down. The 3 things? What do you mean, man? There's way more than 3.
If you said that, I'm walking. I asked you for advice. You didn't give me advice.
All right.
Answer my fucking question.
All right. You have to get absolute clarity on what you want for your future. Number 1.
Okay.
So we do something called a 10-year roadmap. You write down the top 10 things that you want to achieve in 10 years. Be reasonable. Okay? You can achieve a lot in 10 years, but you're not going to be a billionaire in 10 years, okay? All right. You with me?
I'm with you.
Awesome. Okay, that's
10-year roadmap.
10-year roadmap, absolute clarity on what you want for the next decade.
And you're going to help me with that, because I don't know.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Check.
Number 1, clarity on what you want. Number 2, who do you need in your corner who knows how to get said things. And by get, I mean accomplish. Get around someone who has accomplished those things.
Okay.
In person. And by in person, I don't mean in person. Like, you can do it on Zoom, but it has to be one-on-one private. I had dinner every once a month, probably for an entire year, with a multimillionaire CEO of a billion-dollar robotics company. I learned a lot in those meetings. We got sushi. Love sushi, love learning. It's great. Okay? Those are very important. You can't just like...
I'm going to mess you up with this question. How does somebody like me get to that dinner, though?
Pay for coach. Pay for a coach.
Okay.
Pay for a coach. Okay. Number one, absolute clarity on what you want. Clarity has to come first. Number two, get around someone who has achieved those results. Make sure they're not a fucking snake.
Nice.
All right? Pay for coaching. Don't pay $10,000 an hour. Seriously. They don't know that much. I promise. All right. Third, get to fucking work.
Oh. Wow.
Get to work.
Get to work.
Get to work.
Mine would be completely different. Drastically different. I didn't even think of any of those.
I would argue you're probably less optimal, but
get
that's
to
okay.
work for sure. Get to work's one.
All right, nice. You got 1/3.
But we can't. I mean, look, we know that, right? Get to work. We know that. You give me another one. That one's understood, right? It's like, I want to become the best. I want to be the best
your habits.
swimmer of all time. You got to get
track your habits.
Okay. Jeez.
Track your habits. Track the process.
I hear you.
There's principles. There's processes. Track it. Measure. You have to measure what matters. I always use the joke. What if Michael Phelps' coach was like, yeah, man, jump in, just swim around. Don't worry about it. Yeah, terrible idea. You got to measure. You got to measure. What an alarming oversight.
That was going to be my number one.
Nice.
That was going to be my number one is going to be track habits. Measure, but track habits.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Right? Because there are very few people that are tracking habits.
Okay. Can we have a conversation about that real quick?
Yeah, sure.
This is back to the math thing I said.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Why is that, dude? To me, that is like...
One is exposure. It's we are in a silo of a silo of a silo of a silo. There's not a ton of exposure to habit tracking. As much as you want to think there is.
It's not just habit tracking. I mean tracking in general. Like, I knew my GPA. I knew my class rank.
I think it's a math thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a math thing, and I think it's a struggle.
You didn't even know your value until we did the 80 million. It's obviously 80 million, not 800 million. 800 million is 10%. That was just a dumb thing.
Don't say obvious to me like million. I'm the one who said the fucking number.
I said the number. It's my bad. I multiplied by 0.1 instead of 0.01. That's on me. The point is,
yes. How
do you know your value if you don't know math?
That is a great question. I don't know. You think you're as valuable as you feel. Can you imagine an
athlete? I'm sorry, I asked you a question then didn't let you answer. Imagine an athlete, no stats. Well, are you good? Yeah, pretty good.
That's fair.
Okay. Here's a $100 million contract. You can't...
How long do you think it took them to start tracking the stats? There are stats in baseball that are like 5 years old. Brand new stats. They just started tracking them. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And someone's calling.
It's my wife. I told her I was going to be done at 6.
Understandable.
I will not answer the phone live because I think she's getting her hair done. So,
getting her hair did.
Hair did. What was the question that you asked? And
how do you know your value if you don't measure? You got to answer it, man. Do it. I'll hold space.
No. I
respect it.
Didn't eat yet. I don't know. I don't know how you know your value without being able to measure it. I think it goes by how you feel. I think that's why so many people tell people, make sure you know your value, because your value is usually connected to your self-worth. I think. You hate it?
How fast are you? I was on a podcast yesterday, and the very first thing, older man, 80 years old, still killing it.
Love that.
It was awesome. Yeah. He's like, you love Einstein too. He saw it in my background. And There's a book by Walter Isaacson called Einstein in my background, and he's like, I got it too. He pulls it up. Everything's relative. I hope this lands. I know this isn't supposed to be a physics conversation. Everything's relative. So you don't know your value until you benchmark. Mm-hmm. So when you do your SATs, you realize what percentile you're in.
Yeah, but life's not like that.
But it is like that. Okay, Christina, one of the most productive people I've ever met. Mm-hmm. How do I know that? Because I've measured a bunch of unproductive people.
Fair.
You can't know someone's value until you know their utility. And their utility is always based on a number. If farm A produces 10 times more crop than farm B, which one's more valuable?
Well, we're talking extrinsically for those listening. Extrinsically, not intrinsically. You're valuable as a human being. We're talking skills and productivity in the world.
In the context of this, which is success based, right? So the original premise of this episode was about becoming 99 top 1% success, right?
Yes,
so in external success, you have to know your value intrinsically, yes, but it's more predicated on
yes.
Yeah, it's more predicated on what you can measure.
I was just saying that when you were saying how valuable you are, we were talking extrinsically. That's all.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know. I'm glad you clarified, but I also wanted to make sure that was the context because I forgot. Sometimes I get intense and I forget. I'm just excited. I want to talk about math and physics.
It's all good.
You got me on the theory of relativity up in here.
One, measure habits. Let's just get back into that, and then we'll. Because I don't know how without numbers how you measure your value. I don't know.
How did you used to measure? You measured it based on how much money you made. Oh my God. Dude, that's a terrible idea. How much money you make is not an indicator of your value, and it is. Oh.
That's what I'm measuring against.
So when someone makes we made $5,000 in a speech, all of a sudden you're more valuable? Like,
yes.
No. Absolutely not.
Well, I'm in a smaller segment of how many people you know that have gotten $5,000 for a speech? Yes, 100%.
No, that's the worst way to do it. But it's not trajectory. That's a one-off.
But I'm telling you, that's the way it's set up.
Oh, that's broken.
Then I make a course on how to get paid $5,000 to speak. I could do it because I get paid $5,000.
Oh, no.
I agree.
Yeah, you can't. Well, you got to watch out for the one-hit wonders up in there.
Track habits. One.
Okay.
Measure. Track habits. Measure track habits.
Love it. We're on the same page. Love it.
Learn every day. Nice. Every day, non-negotiable. I don't care what you learn.
I do.
Take it easy. Yeah, you can care, but if you learn something new every day, you're definitely ahead of 99% of people.
What if I'm out here learning about soil and that doesn't apply to my career? I'm talking about success here, I thought.
I think it's still a really good start.
Oh my goodness.
I think it's still a really good start.
I'm not saying not to learn about soil. You could actually connect that to success if you wanted to. But you got to have targeted learning. Do you know how many clients I have with targeted learning as one of their habits?
Yes, but is that
I have targeted learning on my habits.
Is that where they started? No, that's what I'm saying. Okay. I read Rich Dad Poor Dad, and then I read something else.
Are we here to talk about like what you should do or what like you could do?
How to start.
Targeted learning is important.
I think you should 100% get there.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't think that's where you're going to start. Yeah, I also think you should exercise every day. You're not going to fucking start there. That's dumb as shit.
Okay, fair. All right.
Put them down. Put them down.
Okay, learn anything. What are we doing here? This is Next Level University. Learn anything. Yeah.
You go.
I think I'm going to learn some wood carving.
You
on the
go
side.
find me. You go talk to 100 people and you find out how many of them are actually learning anything every day. And I'll change my answer if it's higher than I think, which I don't think it is.
What's the percentage you think?
That are learning something new every day?
I don't think I've gone a day in my life without learning.
Well, you cloud your judgment with yourself. Understandable.
Learning is the key to all things.
I concur. But I think sometimes you have to, again, for me, it always has to be sustainable. I could give you the best protocol ever of all time. If you do it for a month, it's going to equate to
all right, can it be like learn something in your field? He says no.
No, because what if you don't have a field? Learn something about health, wealth, or love. Learn something about health, wealth, or love. That's it.
Fair. That everyone has a field.
Yeah, but you're not trying to be more next level than 99% of people in your field. You're trying to be more next level than 99% of people as a person. I'm not trying to be ahead of 99% of podcasters.
Why not? Yes, you are. You're lying. Of course you are.
As a byproduct of becoming more next level than 99% of humans.
You're the podcast guy.
But if I want to be more next level than 99% of humans, I'm going to have to be more next level than 99% of podcasters for sure, by definition.
But no.
That's like saying...
In podcasting?
Yes.
No.
That's like saying you want to be the greatest football player ever, but you're not going to be greater than the high school people playing. It's like, if I want to be the most...
No. If you want to be the most successful podcaster, top 1% podcaster, you should study podcasting more than the soil.
I think as a byproduct of being a top 1% at everything, I will.
No. This is good. This is good. You want to be top... Oh, okay. So you're trying to be top 1% at... No, because what you're saying is a global learning versus a local.
What if I said health, wealth, or love?
You could be the healthiest, wealthiest, and most in love terrible podcaster of all time.
No, I know, but I'm saying for their example.
Who's they?
Whoever's listening.
Okay, all right. Whoever's listening? If you haven't shut this off yet, real quick. You have an industry, you have a field, you have a career trajectory. Remember, mine was predicated on figuring out what you want. So you can't just learn anything. You have to learn based on the roadmap. See, yours is faulty because it doesn't have a destination location.
I think mine's faulty because I'm starting from what would have helped me.
But what would have helped you is fucking clarity, which we got first.
But I can't take the ones you have, though. I don't want to use the same ones you have.
But
I'm trying to challenge you.
Okay, let's say you have the top 10 roadmap. You don't think they should learn something in one of those things? To get those things?
If you're already learning every day, yeah.
All right. It really is just learn every day. Just like what? What are you learning?
I almost don't care in the beginning.
I don't know, man. There's a lot to learn.
I know, but my thought process is as you level up, you're going to get more specific anyway.
That is not guaranteed. I know people who know a ton about a bunch of random useless shit. There was someone growing up who knew more useless information than I have ever heard. I mean, it was literally, and this dude was not successful at all.
But he didn't have clarity. I'm saying they have clarity at this point.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're saying, assuming you have clarity, then your learning will be targeted. So we're saying the same thing, but kind of different.
I'm saying if for you, learning every day is a new habit, I am not going to specify and make the new habit even more specific because I don't think it's going to do you any favors.
Okay, start with just learning.
If you were to say exercise every day, you wouldn't necessarily say you have to weight train every day.
No, but I wouldn't say to do jumping jacks.
Why? Isn't that better than nothing to start?
Okay, I wouldn't say cartwheels.
Well...
All right, we have 5 minutes. We got to jump. This is fun. Seriously, do what you would like. Sift through all this, and hopefully you have some targeted learning.
Here's the thing.
Imagine I'm going for 6 cartwheels today. What'd you say?
I think this is the fact. If you're more consistent, if you're more intentional, and you are more reflective than the people around you, you probably will end up being more next level than 99% of people.
Nice.
I think that if anything, that's the lesson from this is...
If anything came out of this episode for me, it's you were winging it way more than I thought back in the day. Man. You literally were just playing MLB,
100%,
listening to random books.
I think
when you ask me what to read, that's targeted learning. That's targeted learning.
I know, but it took me a while before I would have asked that.
Okay, fair.
I like learning stuff.
Everyone who's listening to our podcast loves learning. They're going to fucking run for the hills if they didn't.
Well, I know, that's fair. But I wasn't necessarily...
Are we not talking to them?
I honestly, probably not. Maybe not. I don't know.
All right, man.
Hey, if you're listening, please reach out so I know who the fuck you are and I can talk to you on the podcast. Because sometimes I lose sight of who it is we're talking to. Reach out, seriously.
Seriously.
If you have me on
Speaking
WhatsApp,
of learning,
reach out.
we got to jump. Next Level Podcast Accelerator. If you're a podcaster who wants to learn from the podcast guy who obviously studies podcasting
I don't even care about
every
it.
day,
I just think eventually I'll be good at it.
No, in 25 days, 22 hours, 3 minutes, and 18 seconds on October 7th, 2025, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are starting a new group. This is group 20. We've done 20 groups of 10 people at a time. Next Level Podcast Accelerator. It is 12 sessions with the promo code NLU Listener, all one word, all caps or all lowercase, whatever you want, 30% off. It comes to less than $25 per session. You will not get more valuable coaching for less money than the Next Level Podcast Accelerator. And I mean that. If you find someone on the internet who coaches for less than $25 USD per session with 3 coaches, I will be flabbergasted. Please reach out. Click the link in the show notes. Let us know if you have any questions.
Book Club every Saturday. They are reading Thinking in Bets by Annie Duke. I am reading it as well alongside Book Club. Great book. Awesome. Great examples. A nice dip into math, probability, how everything at the end of the day is a bet. Every single Saturday, 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. You do not have to have read the book. You don't have to participate. You can be a fly on the wall. And essentially another opportunity for free kind of group coaching in a way. Right? Very intentional conversation is what I would say. All right. As always, we love you, appreciate you, grateful for each and every one of you. And if you are as committed as you say you are and you want to become more next level than 99% of people, just learn whatever the fuck you feel like.
Keep reaching for your full potential. Next Level Nation.